USBC YouTube channel. American spectators, let's give a round of applause to our competitors. They begin their journey to represent the South region at the 2018 USA Bowling National Championship. Teams, your lanes are now on for competition. Good luck and good bowling.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Vestavia Bowl in Birmingham, Alabama, site of the 2018 USA Bowling South Regional Tournament. Presented by Sixlets Candies, the USA Bowling National Championship sponsor, and the Yes Fund. On behalf of the USA Bowling staff, Zach Barton, Jimmy Chanthavong, Roger Nordick, the entire IBC Youth Department and the staff here at Vestavia Bowl. My name is Emil Williams Jr. I'll be here with you throughout the next 8 games and all weekend as we watch U15 qualifying. One of these teams at the end of competition on Sunday will be the U15 representative of the South region and will compete at the USA Bowling National Championships this summer in July in Dallas, Texas. Appreciate you tuning in. Please be sure to share this link. I know a lot of parents have been asking us how to watch and where to watch. And so if you know someone out there who would love to watch, please share this link with them. Tell them where to find us. Please subscribe to Bowl TV as well. That'll also help you so you can gather all of the notifications when we go live, when we schedule events. You will be first to know and in the know about what's going on Bowl TV. Already have some great folks in the chat room, so appreciate everyone tuning in. Some are doubling up with U12 action this morning and now into our U15 coverage. This is game 1 of 8. Day 1 features round-robin Baker match games. So win-loss record will be a determining factor tomorrow, into our seeding for tomorrow's match play rounds into the championship or double elimination. Right now we are watching the Georgia Bowling All-Stars on 27 and 28, along with Team RPS right here from Vestavia Bowl. And on 29 and 30, we have the Gulf Coast Elite. Saw the Gulf Coast Gents earlier today, and the Motivators. Jake, don't have lineups yet. Actually, that's the one thing that our U12 coaches were so fantastic about. I didn't even have to ask one time. Now we'll have to do that. The good news is many of the U15s have the name on the back of their jersey, which is certainly helpful. So on 27, that is, I'll tell you in a sec. Certainly Coach Bill and Ellen Johnson handling things for Georgia Bowling All-Star Scott Landeck. All right, smooth into the 10th frame for some here in game number 1. All right, let's start from the beginning. Georgia All-Stars, Jacob Ballinger, Rodney McMillan, Christian Knowles, and if you see the jersey of a different player, of someone who doesn't say Christian Knowles, it's actually Christian. And Bryant Griffith. Bryant has actually appeared on national television a couple of years ago for the Georgia All-Stars. And for Team RPS, Will McDaniel, Jamie Thomas, Danny Trummel, and Alex Lee. So here is Jamie Thomas trying to get a little pin action. Jamie in the anchor position for for Team RPS. Moving on to 29 and 30. Gulf Coast Elite. Drew Heck, Jordan Ship, Robert Ward Jr., and Emma Bacol. Their lineup will change a little bit in the next game. A lot of the teams will try some different lineups, get their players comfortable and acclimated in different positions during this qualifying period. Here is Ship, good shot. And for the Motivators, this is Jacob Acker, stepping up in the 9th frame. Landon Masters, Matt Bruce, Hunter Harper.
Lynn, you're ready to snack bar. Lynn.
Alyssa Jordan. And Mariah Hardy. And this will be Mariah Hardy in the 10th frame. As you check out the broadcast, be sure to hit the thumbs up. Twelve teams here in U15. States represented, Alabama, of course, Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, Mississippi, and a team from New Jersey is here. Again, this is the final opportunity. If you say, wow, the team came all the way from New Jersey to compete here in Alabama. Again, this is the final event. So the last chance to qualify for television is this week. Excuse me, for the national championships, beg your pardon. Game 2 in the books. Getting the early wins were the Gulf Coast Elite and Team RPS. Or beg your pardon? Yes, that was Team RPS. Teams moving lanes. On 27, we will be joined by the Gulf Coast Elite. We just saw for the first time, we'll have the South Mississippi Strikers. And on 29, T-Town Elite, along with the Georgia All-Stars. Talk more about Lucky 7 when they arrive to our lanes here. Momentary, small, but very, looks like a very brief delay. Teams are now shaking hands. Elite and the South Mississippi All-Stars. Or Mississippi Strikers, I beg your pardon. Jacob Ballinger to start. It does happen from time to time. It's all about how you bounce back and shake that errant shot off. Let's see if we can go down and get a lineup for South Mississippi. However, for T-Town Elite, let's run through them real quickly. They are on lanes 29. Colton Dockery, Noah Davis. Now here in the third frame, this is Latrell Morrison. Caleb Gilbert will be in the fourth frame. Also on their roster, Mackenzie Skekton. All right, South Mississippi. Ryan Carver, David Brock, Haley Jansky, and Caden Brooks. Christian Knowles over on lane 30 for the Georgia All-Stars. Good spare there for Christian. And Mr. Dockery takes care of the count. Try to get the 10 to bounce over, of course. Make some moves on the 7-pin. This is game 2 of 8 here at U15 qualifying. Emil Williams Jr. here with you. And thanks to Sixlets Candies and the Yes Fund, sponsors here at USA Bowling and the USA Bowling National Championships. There's a good shot from Jacob Ballinger. Nice bounce back pitch to set up 10th frame for Rodney McMillan Jr. Meanwhile, the Gulf Coast Elite looking pretty good so far. Nice spare. Nice spare there from Haley. Here is Jordan Shipp for the Gulf Coast Elite. 2-4-8 there for Jordan. This is Caden Brooks now. Let's switch over to South Mississippi. He'll carry one on the other side. Good 8th frame shot. Now Latrell Morrison down on lane 29 for T-Town Elite. U15 action here on Bowl TV. Morrison, he's got to push a little bit. Now struggling just a touch here. McMillan. Bill shot for the Georgia All-Stars. Good shot. They'll shoot 188. Not sure of the New Jersey lineup yet because they haven't reached our featured pair. From Tennessee, the Tennessee Road to the Gold All-Stars is what we have on our schedule list here. And it looks like they'll be up next in game 3. They'll be in on game 5 and in game 8. Good shot. David Brock taking care of business in the anchor position for South Mississippi on lane 28 for Gulf Coast Elite. Robert Ward Jr. So it's double and 9 in the 10th frame. Very nice game here in game number 2 for Gulf Coast. 209, their final score. No problem, I like YouTube. In fact, Lucky 7 will, they also will be featured up next here in game number 3 as well. They'll get 3 opportunities on our featured pairs. Amanda Najokas Brandon Bone, Justin Bone. If you are saying to yourself, Bone, well, that's a pretty significant name in bowling. I am talking about the sons of Parker and Leslie. Both Brandon and Justin here along with Alex Horton. And one team member that I'll be able to tell you in 1 second. And Ryan Taylor rounding out the roster for Lucky 7. All right, it'll be Lucky 7 and the aforementioned squad we talked about from Tennessee. Tennessee Road to the Gold All-Stars. And for Tennessee Road, it'll be Jenna Hedgepeth, Kaylee Chanel, Savannah Greer, and Connor McGowan. Also on the roster is Jacob Brown. Good start there from Brandon Bone. A 4-player Baker. 2 players will bowl 3 frames. And of course, 2 will bowl 2 frames. Whoever leads off will bowl frames 1, 5, and 9. Whoever bowls second will bowl frames 2, 6, and 10. 3, 7, 4, 8 to round out the 10 frames. This is Justin Bone, and he leaves a 2, 4, 5. Hedgepeth on lane 27. Southpaw takes care of business. And Tennessee Road to Gold All-Stars on the board. All right, spare for Justin here. Alex Horton will bowl third. This is Kaylee Chanel. Good shot. Solid shot there from Tennessee Road to the goal. Under 40 people watching right now. Why can we get to 200? Share it. There is Alex Horton. Strikes in the 3rd frame. Now Team RPS now on lane 29. First round through the order, very good for both teams. Of course, Brandon Bone, the U12 junior gold champion on the boys' side from 2017. 4 in a row now for Lucky 7. Nice shot there from Alex Hortons. Meanwhile, Savannah Greer trying to keep pace. South Mississippi Strikers, again, wins and losses do matter here. Round robin Baker match games during these 8 games of qualifying in round 1. Or excuse me, day 1, I should say, of qualifying. That win-loss record, it will determine our seeding for tomorrow's double elimination brackets. South Mississippi doing work as well. Ryan Taylor gets that one to come back from Atlanta. Over on 29, that's Alex Lee, who takes care of the very tough bucket, 2-4. Or 5-8. Brandon Bone. Nearly an 8-pin, but Team RPS again on 29. Same lineup they have gone with to start. With Will McDaniel, Jamie Thomas, Danny Trummel, and Alex Lee. Now Justin Bone. 10th frame. Kaylee Chanel coming up, 10th frame for South Mississippi. Bone. 7-pin goes late. Kaylee does the job yet again as well. And Jokic now will enter the lineup here in the 10th frame. Good shot on Jamie from Team RPS in the 6th. And the Gulf Coast squad. The Gulf Coast Strikers, they have 2 teams. They're on a string as well. Talk more about them in just a second. Very nice 236 for the South Mississippi Strikers, and unfortunately, it's going to result in a loss. You don't say that a lot, but in this particular game, that is indeed the case. Here's Danny Trummel. Right down Main Street goes Danny, and a 4-pin on lane 29. Open frame in the 9th for Gulf Coast, the Strikers. They've gone Josh Owens, Ashanti Jenkins, Jalen Rogers, and Libby Morehouse. This is Ashanti Jenkins, already with 1 strike in the 10th on lane 30. Meanwhile, final score, tell you 1 second, 236 for the South Mississippi Strikers and 278. That's the high game, certainly of the day thus far. I believe the 236 just between U15 and U12. Both high games. 221 for the Gulf Coast Strikers. So game 3 presenting some high scores here at the U15 qualifying. The Strikers, of Gulf Coast, they've got 3 teams total. Had a U12 squad that was pretty solid this morning. All right, game 3 is in the books on 27 and 28. 3 quarters, complete. Including lane 30. And now Team RPS to finish.
Pick up at 65. Your chicken fingers and thighs are ready to snack line.
It's Amanda. I'm Amanda's mom. She said you got a good video or something, and she wants it. We only have 3,000, so it's fine.
All right, folks, we are into game number 4. South Mississippi Strikers moving to lane 11. I believe I was calling the Tennessee Road to the Gold Junior All-Stars, the Mississippi Strikers, for part of game 3. I somehow wrote down Mississippi instead of Tennessee on their final score that I wanted to jot down, and so I apologize to that squad. That was the Tennessee Road to the Gold All-Stars, who were very good. Look forward to seeing more of them. All right, a couple more lineups for you here as we begin game number 4. Over on lane 30, it is AHKKM Split Shot 2.0. Not sure what the acronym stands for, but we'll have to find out for tomorrow's match play rounds. Their lineup consists of Alyssa, Kaylani, Hagan, Megan, and KC also on the roster. Megan up right now in the 4th frame. South Mississippi Strikers on lane 29. And Alley Oops right here on lane 28. I believe out of Columbus, Georgia. The Savannah Montgomery. From 1 through 4, it is John Woolfork, Tristan Rock, Savannah Montgomery, and Ariana Echeverria. Then on 27, it is the Motivators. With Alyssa Jordan, Landon Masters, Hunter Harper, Mariah Hardy, and one more we'll be able to tell you about in a second. Very nice shot there. Heard the nickname in the crowd, Ari. Sure for Ariana. Alley Oops, yes, like basketball. That is their team name. I like it. And also, yes, I guess it depends on who's asking, but I could be Emil. But I am Emil. Appreciate you guys tuning in. This is actually one of my favorite programs, USA Bowling. Do enjoy when I get a chance to come out and watch our young athletes compete, learn, grow. Shot. Wolfork setting it up for Tristan Rock. I feel that Tristan bowled very well last year. I can't recall, but I'm almost positive he bowled at this event last year with the team and bowled very well. And there you see him again. Good spare there from Jacob. Thank you. I like YouTube. I appreciate that. And I mean it. Certainly always appreciative of the kind words as we watch Matt Bruce here step up on 27. I enjoy what I do, and it's pretty cool. It really is. I love bowling. And one of the things I certainly wish I had the opportunity to do, of course it was non-existent at that moment, but was something like USA Bowling. Nice shot there from Savannah. Meanwhile, over on 29 and 30, here is David Brock in the 10th frame. That's got to hook a lot. Hagan took care of business for Sport Shot 2.0 in frame number 7. Here is Ari set to step up in the 8th frame. At a push just a touch, it crosses over. That's a good question. I like YouTube. One that I won't get too involved just because I don't want to take over the USA Bowling event. Christian Rock gets that with a fall in the 10th frame, but the short answer is we don't use name brand balls per se because it's easier in a sense to keep everything even in regards to the various brands across the country, of course, in the industry. So those balls are actually specially made for the research center. But the key is that, and I'm not sure we have noted that enough, but each ball has varying layouts based on where you place the ball's center of gravity in Earl's hands. Or I should say where you line up Earl at the crosshairs there. So you can line up or take a particular ball and have 5 or 6 different layouts in that one ball. And so the later episodes, the ones that you're watching now with Earl, I think you get a different look. You're starting to see a different look with some of the bowling balls or the bowling ball that, for example, Wes Malott chose to use. Thank you.
Lane 27.
All right, 2:39 for alley oops. And the motivators will finish it out here with Matt Bruce. I like YouTube. Hope that makes sense what I just said. I'll say it one more time though. In regards to Earl's journey to 900, first of all, thank you for watching. And but the 6 bowling balls that we have they certainly are unbranded, but they each hold different layout options. And you got a chance to take a look at that a little bit further, I think, and in depth with Wes. And I think in our behind the scenes coverage of Wes, he got a little bit deeper in that discussion on why he chose what he chose. And that behind the scenes stuff is strictly for the core. So to catch the behind the scenes, you'll need to be a core subscriber. And the bowling balls are specially made for the research center. Watching them do their thing, of course, in regards to the way Wes wanted to lay out a particular bowling ball of the 6 that he had to choose from. Some of the things he did in practice really go through a couple layouts just to see what will do what. So it's really, really cool in that sense that one ball could produce really 6 different results. And I think we are starting to really touch the surface, if you will. We started out good, as you have seen, of course, in the series. Started out well, then went through some different things, some different profiles, and now Wes has really provided a pretty cool blueprint on what to do in the future. So be on the lookout. Wes shot 8:15, or excuse me, 8:09 in our latest episode. He's got one more left, episode 17. That is next week on Bowl TV. Be sure to check that out. Did Lucky 7 shoot 278 again? Is that what people are telling me in the chat room? They did shoot 278 earlier in game 3. They are back on our feature pairs here on lane 30. Made a couple changes. Justin will now bowl first. Brandon will now bowl second. That means he will bowl the T Frank, the lefty. I believe it's safe to say he does not throw it like Parker. Did see Leslie here, misses bone. Spare made. The motivators. Getting the lineup situated here on 27 and 28.
She gave you one. She gonna give me one.
Nice opening shot there from Jacob on 29. There's Hagan over on lane 27 for Sport Shot 2.0 AHKKM. Again, got to find out what that acronym means. I'm very curious. Here is Vestavia Bowl. They're going with Daniel Stone, Ozzie Bash, Walter Reed, and Luke Belmont. Here is Walter. In regards to live streams, when Bowl TV is not at a USA Bowling event, the USA Bowling staff has live streamed just about every event is from the championship perspective. So they've got the championship matches. I cannot or don't remember, I'm not sure if they were able to stream in New England or the Heartland region. I know there was one event that we were unable to get to because of weather. There we go, that's the one. That's the weather. I couldn't remember which regional event produced the issue in regards to the weather. And Zach could not make it. Jimmy couldn't make it out. You guys got to tell it to stop snowing sometimes. Well, I know all about the snow originally from Chicago. It does seem to snow more, though, in the Northeast.
Good shot, Kaylani.
No problem. I like you too. Hey, bowl well today. Be sure to stop by tomorrow. We'll be on at 10 a.m. Central Time, 11 a.m. Eastern. Match play and championship rounds throughout the day, both U12 and U15. So come on back tomorrow. Let us know how you bowled and lead today. Your target score is 705. We're going 705 for I Like YouTube today. All right, big double there for Lucky 7. Hashtag Lucky 7. Thanks, Ryback Blogs, for the information. Nice shot there for Matt Bruce. And the motivators starting to come out, make a little noise here. Alex Horton. Here is Hunter Harper trying to get the momentum going, looking for 4 in a row. And as the good Rob Stone would say, we'll save it for another time. Great shot there from Ryan Taylor. Hunter may have said that that might have hit his ankle there. Well, hopefully he is okay. Thanks, Ryback, but you can't let I Like YouTube off the hook today. He's got to shoot 7:05. We've given him that champion. He's going to be the champion of 7:05 plus. But shout out to your brother, though. 770 is that's a pretty good score. I certainly would take that for 3 games. And actually, at some point, because I don't get to bowl as much as I used to, 770 wouldn't be bad for 4 games. There's Daniel Stone for Vestavia Bowl. He leads a 6-10 in the 9th frame. Justin Bone, the love on the 4-pin. 9th frame for Kaylani. Sports shot 2.0. For 5-8-5 wiggles, doesn't fall. Game 5, U15. Big thanks to Sixlets Candies, proud sponsor of the USA Bowling National Championships. Of course, this year it will be held in Dallas. Dates will be July 17th through the 21st. Across a couple of centers in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. That's what these teams are competing for, a chance to compete at that tournament. Nice shot there from Matt Bruce. And a chance to represent their respective region, not only in the national championship, but a couple teams will have that experience on national television on CBS Sports Network. Great shot in the 10th frame. That only elicited a few smiles, so a couple of screams and a fist bump. Nice job there, Alyssa. Prime Savage, let's take a look. Generally, you would find any championship match that is live streamed on the Youth Bowling Facebook page first and foremost. So check out the Youth Bowling Facebook page, a Facebook Live, all of the championship matches when Bowl TV is not present. So I would probably start there, search videos. And by the way, if you haven't already, be sure to check out and follow Youth Bowling on all of the social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at youth_bowling. Matt Bruce to try to finish things out here for the Motivators. Bang, good shot, 219. Nicely done for the Motivators, and that's a win. One of the best parts about this event is what you don't see off camera, simply because camera is a little too high, but you don't see the sportsmanship and camaraderie amongst the teams after the game is complete. Great bowling today. 299. Finished second. So we got second and third in Pepsi. That is great bowling. Great bowling going on here as we move to game number 6. Really, that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to bowl more. I've been trying for a while. So that way I can join in when our great fans and viewers let us know what they bowled. I can rattle off a few scores as well.
You're gonna be my friend for life. You are so bad. You are so bad. Huh? No. He's my new boyfriend now. You know how that goes. Where's my phone? I'm gonna get my phone out. I'm gonna get my phone out. You're so bad. He's my new boyfriend.
There you go. That's right. So you have to come with ID to make sure. You don't run them off the lane.
See, this is what he did to me. That's what he did to me.
I already know, but see, you don't know.
No, but he got a paycheck. He working. He working.
She tried to run him off the lane.
I was like, wait a minute. Who's this guy taking pictures?
Which lanes do you need it for? Which lanes do you need this for? Here's 30. Yeah, I made one. I'll lead off in second bowler. Thank you.
David, appreciate you tuning in. I believe, David, we have talked in the past on a Bowl TV broadcast, so thank you very much. Hey, Brad. Hope all is well. Brad checking out some USA bowling today. Fred, how are you? Hope all is well. Both of those indeed were Parker's sons, Parker and Leslie Bone. Absolutely. They're pretty good. Mentioned Brandon winning won the U12 Junior Gold Championship in 2017. All right, lucky 7. They move on over to lane 27 and have not stopped the striking spree. They're taking on the Gold Coast Strikers. Then on 29 and 30, the Georgia All-Stars and Alley Oops, who we just saw on lanes 27 and 28. David, again, thank you for watching from the UK. As Brad mentioned, so many talented players represent the UK, especially at the professional level, which means that at some point they made a mark in youth bowling. All right, Jacob Ballinger trying to the first mark on the board for the Georgia All-Stars. And it's been right in front of the 9. It was a very good shot, however. First open frame for the Gold Coast Strikers. Let's run down their lineup. They are rolling with Libby Morehouse, Josh Owens, Ashante Jenkins, and Jalen Rogers. Again, if you'll see a couple of the teams, I think each team probably stops through our featured pair here today at minimum 2 times. I think everyone hits 3 times just about. Good shot there from Brandon. But you might notice some subtle lineup changes. As the teams get an opportunity to just kind of run through the lineup, maybe put some bowlers in some situations where they're not used to being in. Nice shot there from Christian Knowles. Christian just kind of rolls back. He threw a heck of a shot there, but comes back. Almost like, hey, no attention on me. I'm just going to do my thing. You'll see, and most, of course, everyone here watching is familiar with the great sport of bowling. But you'll get an opportunity to check out match play tomorrow. And if you're familiar with any match play, whatever level it is, youth, collegiate, high school, professional, you know that the atmosphere and the intensity generally goes up a notch. Not only are wins and losses are on the line right here, but tomorrow it's about win or go home. And that changes things. So when you stop by tomorrow, well, you're going to see not only the great bowling that we're seeing right now, but you'll see that intensity level go up, and we may even see some things that you may not think you would see. We'll have the bracket all seated and ready to go. And based on that bracket, there could be a few upsets. It happens. That's part of the game, part of sports, and something that we like. Something that we don't like is what took place there on 29. Tough spare here coming up. It is makeable, though. The old 3-6-10. Or 3-4-10, I beg your pardon. Hope the practice session went well, Fred. Let's see if Jacob can get it done. He gives it a run. Wow. Sends the 3 right in front of the 4. I don't think you can attempt that spare any better than what he just did and not make it. Meanwhile, a 3-bagger for #Lucky7. David Cook. Interesting. Never seen a YouTube, or excuse me, a British event on the TV or YouTube. I'm still curious now, David. I'm going to, I'll see Verity Crawley in a couple of weeks. I'm just curious to ask how to get reacquainted with her story in regards to how she got this far. I know she competed in the European Youth Championships. Prime Savage, St. Charles Lanes, how about that? If it's the same St. Charles Lanes that I'm familiar with, it is in St. Charles, Missouri. And Prime Savage Productions, I'm gonna blow your mind here, but I once, well, not once, but many, many times also bowled at St. Charles Lanes. Nice shot there from Rodney. Libby Morehouse now gives way to Josh Owens. Ryan Griffith. All right, Brian, we'll have one more opportunity here. This is game 6 of 8. Just 2 more remaining. Our qualifying will come to an end for today. If you're curious about what happened to the U12 this morning, the results are available on USA Bowling, bowl.com/USA Bowling Regional. Amanda Najokis checking in for the 10th frame here for #Lucky7. All right, 191 for Bryant. Najokis. Amanda, no stranger to junior gold as well. She's had herself a U12 junior gold title also. Yep, that is the one, Prime Savage. I'll give you one more item. Used to bowl collegiately at Lindenwood, Prime Savage, and was privileged enough to win a championship. And I haven't been to St. Charles in a few years, but our banner was hanging over lanes 9 and 10. Hopefully that's still the case. There's a couple banners in there now, 3 total. Nice job, 243 for #Lucky7. Well on their way to trying to earn the #1 seed for match play tomorrow. 160 for the Gold Coast Strikers, 91 for the Georgia All-Stars. And for alley oops, John Wolford to finish it out. He's been solid today. 175 for alley oops. It should say 2005 on it, which is so long ago at this point. I would be the tall gentleman standing in the back of the picture, trying to kind of peek in. I barely got in that photo. All right, game 7 is on the way. I am enjoying your company today, folks. Thank you for the cool gestures and good combo in the chat. Be sure to hit the thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to Bowl TV. And follow Youth Bowling on social media. Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Got some great things going on. Earlier in our U12 competition, we saw a couple winning shots from a few games earlier this morning. So 27 and 28, we'll have T-Town Elite and the Gulf Coast Elite. T-Town representing Alabama, Gulf Coast representing Florida. Then on 29 and 30, we'll be joined by AH KKM Split Shot 2.0 from Alabama, and Team RPS, also from Alabama, in fact, right here. right, we are underway. Mr. Ward Jr. The Gulf Coast starting to get a little loud here. Looked at their match play record. Looks like they only have one loss. So at the moment, they are 6-1. Or 5-1, I beg your pardon. Vying for that top seed we talked about. Love, maybe 10? No. Very good start here. Thanks, Fred. You know what I'm starting to notice each time we have a broadcast here on Bowl TV. Well, the quote-unquote regulars. Fred, I would put you in the regular category. Brad Littlejohn, for example. Also David Cook. I think David's becoming a regular as well. So that lets me know that certainly people are subscribing. We appreciate that. As we try to give you some of the not only great content from a live perspective, but other content on our YouTube channel, such as the Girls Journey to 900. We just actually shot a new addition to the Core Challenge. If you're familiar with that series, the Core Challenge brought in 2 core subscribers that came to the ITRC. Got a Team USA assessment with head coach Rod Ross, and a couple of new balls with Coach Lou Marquez, and then bowl to match. And we'll have our Core Challenge 2 that is currently in post-production. So if we had an IMDb website, it would say post-production. So be on the lookout for that coming up on Bowl TV. That's the way it is, Fred. That's the way it should be. If you love bowling. Appreciate you. And Prime Savage, you know, the youth league director or the youth program director or the youth director at a particular center is, I think, and I could be wrong, but they seem like individuals who don't get enough credit. It takes so much to be able to find coaches, put on events, run tournaments, take youth squads to various events. And so youth directors certainly should be celebrated. And kudos to you for recognizing that your youth director is an amazing individual. Hold on, ball. Town Elites. Talked about the AHKKM acronym, Split Shot 2.0 squad here on lane 29. The acronym is made up of the players' first names, which is why they only have their first names on their jerseys, because they couldn't figure out the best team name, so they went with that, and I like it. Again, that's Alyssa, Hagan, Kaylani, KC, and Megan. AHKKM. RPS on lane 30. Jamie Thomas. They haven't changed their lineup much. They start with Will McDaniel, followed by Jamie Thomas, Danny Trummel, and Alex Lee. Gordon Shipp. Jordan gets a break in the 9th frame. And for T-Town, coming up in the 10th frame, it'll be Noah Davis. We had Colton Dockery, and just saw Latrell Morrison and Caleb Gilbert. Nice shot there for TTE and Mr. Noah Davis. Jake, it's generally pretty quick. I know Zach had the U12 results up. I want to say no more 20, 30 minutes, and that's probably not giving him enough credit. But it shouldn't be too long, as long as everyone turns in their score sheets, which can be troublesome every now and then. Sometimes someone accidentally leaves the building with their score sheet, and that's always fun. But it should not be too long. I want to thank Jimmy Chanthavong, who is not here, but normally takes care of marketing for the youth department. Nice job for Noah Davis. Striking out in the 10th gives his team a 190 game. Meanwhile, Gulf Coast Elite, 224 in the books, and they move to 6-1. I'm unsure of the #Lucky7 record right now, but my guess is those two teams are near the top of U15 at the moment with 1 to go. But Jimmy has done great work. Starting to get a little slicker in some of the graphics that we are creating in our Bowl TV broadcasts. And Jimmy has done some great things for some of our youth-related shows, whether it be USA Bowling or any of our collegiate action. We had collegiate sectionals, live stream those for the first time in March. We'll have the intercollegiate team and singles championships, of course, also known as collegiate nationals in, what's today? A little over a week. So kickoff coverage for you there in Lincoln, Nebraska. Of course, we'll have it all for you all week on Bowl TV, leading up to our championship matches, both singles and team, which will be on CBS Sports Network. Jamie shakes her head, but hey, she'll take that. Not happy with the shot. That's another thing that I noticed about our younger athletes today. They are well aware when they do not throw it good and are not happy about it. Runaway scoreboard cameras. What you see here is a great illustration of USA Bowling. What you're looking at is you see Hagen, one of his coaches. The program itself is built around that team-based structure, which you would normally see in other youth sports, whether it be soccer, basketball, baseball, softball, whatever it may be, where children of the same age, skill level, they interact, not only interact with themselves, but they interact with a coach. And so they learn, essentially how to be coachable at a very early age, which there are a lot of adults who are not coachable. And so that's an important skill to learn. So it gives them that opportunity to be coached, receive regular instruction and regular practice, and then, of course, compete with other teams. So the program originally was designed and built, and it still is actually, a program almost like an 8 to 12-week league. And then since then, of course, it has morphed into the additional tournament situation or stage to where we have several regional events and, of course, now a national championship. There's a lot of people to thank for that. Many who I know have moved on in a sense, but everyone who had a part to play in the creation of USA Bowling certainly should be commended. Good shot at that, Megan. Fred, yes I do. I have one 300. I've been stuck on one since, and it's been a long time too. I'm overdue. I think I shot my first and only in 2005. 2005 was a very good year for me, bowling-wise. It was, that was kind of the tipping point, if you will, where you really realize, oh man, I could be okay at this thing. Could be pretty solid. And then as life continues on and you start to develop other interests, passions, and of course life takes over, you get into that professional world and I begin to focus a little bit more on that. But having said that, I've also probably could have a few more. I've got a ton of 296s. I tend to leave the bucket a lot on the front 11. As a bowler, you start to learn your tendencies. As AHKKM shoots 125, and we are on to game 8. You learn your tendencies as you grow, and then hopefully you get to a point where you know exactly what that tendency is, and you make one more adjustment to whether you're going high is your tendency. For me, it's leaving a bucket. So for me, I should move right. Thank you.
Lane 28.
It's pretty cool to chat with, listen to, and meet bowlers of all the skill levels, and then to learn when they started bowling. To just hear about their progress. That's what excites me these days, especially when I'm around youth bowling, just to see the progress. Because I remember actually some of these athletes who are competing today, they competed also at this event last year, and they have improved immensely. And that's what you certainly would like to see and expect. But you know, everyone improves at different rates. I think that's another thing to keep in mind. Not everyone will improve at the same pace and level. Fred, I am very thankful for that one. And in fact, the best part about that 300 game was my mom was actually there to see it. I was 20 years old, bowling an Illinois scholarship youth tournament at I believe at the time was a pretty new center. I don't think anyone had shot 300. That's what they told me that day. But my mom was there to see it, although she didn't really see it. My mom is the type of parent who, nice job there for Jamie Thomas over on 31. She saw the 5-7 picked up on the right side of your screen. But my mom is the type of parent who would much rather read a book, you know, do anything to not watch you in fear of, you know, either jinxing you or having you not perform to the best of your abilities. So my niece had to come down, and she came down and let my mom know, hey, you know, he might shoot 300. And my niece watched every shot, so that was pretty cool. And then I called my dad, and that was a great conversation. The joy of shooting your first 300 is like no other. So I hope for those who may not have experienced that, that you will. And in fact, I'm confident that you will. And in fact, if you even want to tell me about it when you do it, I'd love to hear about it. All right, here we go. Game 8. That's a good combo. Thanks, Brett. I don't have an adult 300, so that, you know, that's what I needed. You know, I appreciate that. That was a good combo, Fred. That's a new goal, one I didn't really think about. My 300 game was in the youth department, or excuse me, as a youth bowler. I do not have a certified adult 300 game. Thank you. And so that is my new goal. That's what I'm going to work towards now. All right, the Gulf Coast Strikers and Vestavia Bowl on 29 and 30. Alley Oops is back. We will finish out the day with AHKKM Sports Shot 2.0. We are nearing the 5 o'clock Central Time hour here in Birmingham, Alabama. One city that I have been to twice, both times for the USA Bowling South region. But a city that I would love to explore. Put that on my list of cities to want to visit. So much history to take a look at here in this city. Some early signs of trouble here, but just qualifying. Pretty cool to be able to provide what we do here for our youth players as well, the parents, the family members who are unable to attend. So we appreciate you tuning in again. Not only is this live, but it is archived on our YouTube channel, so you can go back and watch if you missed it. If you wanted to go back and watch right now, of course, YouTube does give us that the DVR option, excuse me. So you could rewind it right now and go back if you missed something. There are many days where chat room is not the place to be. Today certainly is not one of those days. A lot of positivity, and no matter what happens in our sport, being positive and helping each other as bowlers and as people is certainly what will see us through. Yeah, 5 pins. See that reaction right there? That's what it's all about. That was a priceless reaction on some fantastic pin action by Alyssa. Nicely done. Nice shot there from Hagan. All right, Miss Jenkins over on lane 29. Starts with a strike as well. 11 p.m. in the UK. Thanks for that update, David. Good thing is this is game 8, so we can send you off to a good night's sleep after some good youth bowling. Brian, yes sir. I do know Kyle. He is I don't need to tell you, he's a fantastic player. Heck of a shot there. Now 4 in a row for AHKKM Sports Shot 2.0. Lovely shot there from Megan, and now Kaylani. Step up in the 9th frame. Walter Reed saw a 6-7-10 earlier today, and our U12 picked up to give way to the 4-7-10 and the 6-7-10. Nothing doing there. Good shot. Yes, indeed. Prime Savage, yeah, Kyle is great. He's a great person. And when we were competing at Lindenwood, he was about, probably, at least in high school, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe even a little younger than that, actually. He might have been. But he would come down on Thursday nights, and we have one of our practice evenings, and he would come down and practice with us. And that's when I knew that he certainly would be good. What a shot there. Nice shot there from Josh. Certainly not the way he would have liked to have ended his day. But his team will get the win, however, and that is most important right now. Alyssa double in the 10th frame. Well, I'd look for her to make some key shots tomorrow. There is Tristan Rock for alley-oops, 9th frame. Kyle doing a great job. Got drafted in the PBA league, so really starting to make his presence known on tour. Players are noticing that his hard work and dedication. Also, Kyle and Brad Miller. A lot of great things there. You probably see Shea Bitbender a lot. We bowl together. In fact, I'll see him next week at the Masters, and I look forward to it. All right, one more frame left before we wrap up our coverage here. John leaves 4-8. Yes, sir, Brad. The USA Bowling program is all Baker. So 4-person teams in the tournament format, all Baker. All right, John will attempt to run down. Not the easiest of spares, simply because it's choppable, but he takes care of business. No problem, David. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. David, if you just on a tip here, if you haven't checked out the USBC Bowling Academy, it's a good resource for tips and videos and instructions. It's a really good resource. If you haven't checked that out, there was some free videos, also some premium, of course, with subscription. But check that out. There could be some things that certainly help your needs and meet your needs. And of course, obviously, check us out as you normally do on Bowl TV. That will do it for our coverage here on Saturday. The USA Bowling South Regional live from Vestavia Bowl, Birmingham, Alabama. Appreciate you tuning in, Fred, Prime Savage. Hope everyone enjoys your evening. Looks like we've got a couple more shots, so I'll let Zach Barton do his thing. Zach will come over the public address system and make sure everyone knows what time. Actually, it's a good thing because I'll need to verify the time. I believe it's 10 a.m. tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central. But again, the results can be found at bowl.com/USA Bowling Regionals. Bowl.com/USA Bowling. AHKKM breaks it down after a nice victory. They win their final game of the day. I'm gonna keep my eye out on for AHKKM. I think they could make some noise tomorrow. Kale Whitcare, or Whitaker, excuse me. Thank you very much. Appreciate you tuning in. One more shot. Oh, looks like we've got a little lane breakdown on lane 26. Don't you love when that happens? I mean, literally right at the end of the tournament, the final shot, we've got a small delay on lane 26. Speaking of Vestavia Bowl, big thanks to General Manager Rachel here. Pro Shop Manager is Ryan. In the RPS Training Center. But Rachel actually coached the team here at the U15. So she made sure we were good to go this morning and now coached, of course, here at the U15 qualifying. Tomorrow, both the U12 and U15 will be on the lanes at the same time. And so I believe the way it was explained to me, we'll have a grouping of U15, U12, U15, U12 across our featured pairs every other round, essentially. And I believe once we get into the championship matches, we'll have both of those live for you right here on Bowl TV as well. And so, because I'm not sure how long that delay will go, again, double check on the schedule, bowl.com/USA Bowling Regionals. Results, the schedule will be up for tomorrow. And of course, all of the results, seeds, everything you need for tomorrow's bracket play. U12 and U15. So for Zach Barton, Roger Nordick, Jimmy Chanthavong, Gary Brown, everybody involved with USA Bowling. Don't forget to follow Youth Bowling on social media. Roger has been out and getting some great footage of what's going down inside the pit area. So definitely want to be checking out social media for that. Again, for Rachel and Ryan here at Vestavia Bowl, my name is Emil Williams Jr. Big thanks again to Sixlets Candies, proud sponsor of the USA Bowling National Championships and the Yes Fund. I'll see you tomorrow, U12 and U15 match play and championships on Bowl TV. Actually, I won't go away because David had a good not a question, but a good statement there. David, I think that will be a good place. The Bowling Academy will be a good place for that. And I believe you have some older videos as well on Bowl TV in regards to just kind of oil patterns, lane play, how to play certain patterns or certain lengths and varieties. But Bowling Academy certainly will be a pretty good one for that. Here's Zach Barton.
With competition beginning at 10 a.m. Once again, check-in at 9. Competition at 10. The doors to the Bowling Center will not open until 8:30. Also, don't forget we do have our Q&A session with Carolyn Doran-Ballard coming
Also
up.
want to thank Carolyn Doran-Ballard. CDB is here.
Once again, in 8 minutes.
Hopefully tomorrow we'll have a little time to have her on, but she conducting a Q&A session. She had one early with the U12 group. She will have another with our U15s here. Again, check in tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., which, of course, you don't have to worry about. And we'll be on the air at approximately 9:55 Central, 10 p.m. for the first ball. That is 11 a.m. Eastern time. So we look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. So for Zach Bart, Jimmy Chanthavong, Roger Nordick, Gary Brown, Rachel and Ryan here from Vestavia Bowl, my name is Emil Williams Jr. We'll see you tomorrow, U12 and U15 match playing championship. We're looking forward to it. I certainly am. And we'll have it for you tomorrow live on Bowl TV. Good night, folks.